Today on Rat and Cat, what we can learn from the mysterious disappearance of Allyson Watterson. Welcome to Rat and Cat, where we search, survive, and explore. I'm Nikia. On Sunday, December 22, 2019, 20-year-old Allyson Watterson and her boyfriend, Benjamin Hunter Garland, were traveling in a wooded area northwest of Portland, Oregon, when Ben's truck reportedly broke down. A homeowner in North Plains told deputies that Allyson and her boyfriend knocked on her door shortly before noon and asked to use the phone because their vehicle was having trouble. She said Ben was only wearing socks and had given his shoes to Allyson, who said she lost hers. After making the phone call, the homeowner said the couple left and was last seen walking down Old Pumpkin Ridge Road. The next day, another homeowner in the same area told deputies they found Ben sleeping in their truck early Monday morning. Ben told the homeowners his friends left him and he was trying to take cover from the rain. The homeowner drove him home. Ben's father, Don Garland, later told authorities that after he got home from work, Ben told him he'd become separated from Allyson while they were in the woods. It was around 5 p.m. that day when Don Garland reported Allyson missing, about 30 hours after she was last seen. He told authorities he believed his son and Allyson had been hiking. While there is both a private retreat camp and also a private campground in the area, there are no public hiking trails. After receiving the report, deputies searched the wooded area of North Plains where Allyson was last seen, and they located a truck that had been reported stolen. Allyson's mother said she thought Misty was headed out to a friend's house in the area and had not mentioned hiking, as Ben's father, Don Garland, had stated in his report. Ben was taken into custody on charges related to the stolen truck, as well as fraud and theft charges in an unrelated case, deputies said. Looking back at Saturday, December 21, Allyson responded to her mother's message and said she was with her boyfriend Ben at a friend's house in North Plains. Misty told NBC's Dateline that Allyson had met Ben in high school but recently reconnected, and the two had been dating for only a few months. On Sunday morning, Misty messaged Allyson again to see when she would be coming home, but there was no response. By Monday, Misty said she knew something was wrong. She messaged Allyson's friends on social media, but her friends didn't know where she was. After 5 days of searches, the Washington County Sheriff's Office called off the official search, although private parties continue to search. Prosecutors have filed probation violation charges of unlawful use of weapon, assault, coercion, and a firearm probation from a 2017 case against Ben. On December 26, he appeared in court and pleaded not guilty to other charges, including theft, fraudulent use of a credit card, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and possession of a stolen vehicle. Authorities said they are looking into items and details of interest related to the case. Allyson's mother, Misty, said she will never stop searching for her daughter. We will find her, and I cannot wait to see her reaction when she finds out how much love went into finding her. She would do the same for anyone else. Anyone with information on Watterson's whereabouts should call 503-846-2700. So this is Rat and Cat, where we search for those who have gone missing so others can learn how to survive. Here we focus on people that go missing in the outdoors. While many of these cases result from errors in judgment, exposure to the elements, and other environmental factors, it's important to realize that a significant number of people who are found deceased in the wilderness perish in a sinister nature. And there are even more cases of assaults, kidnappings, etc. that take place or end up in wilderness locations. I'm reminded of the story of 24-year-old Brian Bottle of Newberg, Oregon, who was found near a burned minivan in a remote road in Skamania County, Washington last January. It appears that he might have been the victim of a violent crime spree that an acquaintance of his, Damian Bradley, was on. It appears that Bottle was riding with Bradley when they took a massive detour. A coroner's report showed that Bottle died of a blunt force trauma, likely from a tire iron. I just spoke with the Skamania County Sheriff's Office about this case, and they said that Bradley's trial is set for the 27th of this month. There's actually hotspots for these kinds of incidents too. I think most people would be surprised when you look at the history of a specific area. How many alarming incidents have happened in a single place? I made a video called Murder Falls about the clandestine stories surrounding Dugan Falls, Washington. There are many dramatic and shocking stories surrounding this single remote waterfall. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video. I wish statistics about these kinds of disappearances related to regions and types of incidents were readily available to the public. I think it would make the public much more aware about the dangers and risks of certain areas. Still, a simple internet search of areas you're planning to visit can help alert you to potential risks. Still, would that have been helpful to Allyson Watterson's case? Probably not. The common thread we see here is someone hanging out with friends that present a certain level of risk. For example, Benjamin Hunter Garland had a history of criminal behavior, and having just stolen a vehicle was an obvious active risk. If a person has grown up around shady characters as friends or family members, I think it's harder for people to recognize the danger they're in. They might think they're on the inside, that their friend or family members are robbing or threatening other people, but they would never do that to them personally. But the fact is, if you or someone you're close to is involved in drugs, theft, or behaving dangerously, or even talking in a threatening manner to others, you are likely the most at risk. You are in danger. Here are some shocking statistics about violence and who you know. Starting with sexual assaults, 59% of sexual assaults are carried out by an acquaintance. 34% of sexual assaults are carried out by a family member. Out of every 1,000 sexual assaults, 995 perpetrators will walk free. Regarding aggravated assaults, 60% of all assaults to women are carried out by someone they know. 50% of all assaults to men are carried out by someone they know. About 54% of murders are committed by someone the victim knew, an acquaintance, a neighbor, a friend, a boyfriend, etc. You get my point. If you are in a situation where there are people behaving violently, or even talking violently, you are at risk. The only way to minimize your risk is to get out, remove yourself from the situation, find a new family or friend group. If you don't know how to get out, you can visit sites like victimconnect.org, which has a list of hotlines of people who can help you with your specific need. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were around someone who was unsafe? What made you feel that way? What did you do? Also, if there's someone that you know that you feel might be at risk, I want you to share this video with them. You could save a life. Until next time, I'm Nikia, and this is Rat and Cat. Get out there, be safe, enjoy the wild.